Hi guys, it's me Karen. I've come to do part 3 from Sagor Och Sagner. Sagor Och Sagner by Emily Lehal Aubergine. And we are doing the kitty cat page. And I'm going to be doing the scarf and the little leaves down here. And then I figured out this is probably a rock that they're sitting on for some reason. And then we're going to do a little bit of the background too. And hopefully, we've got my fingers crossed. Okay, sorry, the phone rang. So I do have my fingers crossed that we can get it all finished. So what I'm going to do is lower the camera. And we're going to start on the scarf here. And hopefully we'll get everything else done. So hold on a minute. Okay, so we're going to work on the little scarf. And I'm going to do it kind of in grays and kind of bring up some of the raspberry that we've been using on the mushrooms and the little moon and capuchon he's got on. So all the little whatever you call these, we're going to go in with black raspberry. And do all these down here on the bottom. And see if there's any more of those, but there aren't, so then we just go in with peach. And we're going to blend that out a little bit. And in any spot that we don't think it blended very well, we'll just go in very lightly and touch it up. Hope you all are doing well. Sorry that this video is taking a long time. I really didn't think it was going to, but it seems to have a life of its own. Okay, so all the little kind of detail pieces I'm going to do this way. So we're going to do the little dots here. Do one side of them. Kind of get them all at one time. I know there's a big gray blob here, but we'll work around it. And then we'll go in with the peach. And just kind of go around and fill in that highlighted area. Okay. Then we'll do this scallopy thing. So we'll do a dark over here in the corner. And we'll let it go up. And we have one over here. To watch the whisker. I have to go over anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Okay, kind of blend that out. And on this side. Okay, we have that going on down here too. So we'll do those. Just blend it out with the peach. Okay. Let's see. Guess we probably should do the stripes. So we'll come up halfway here on every other one. And kind of just get it lightly because it's first covering up that stripe. We'll come down on this side halfway. That'll look okay. Okay, bottom. And then down here. Okay. Go back in with the peach and just blend it down and up. Or in this case, over and over. Look there. Okay. Then I think the zigzags can be left alone. Then we're going to bring in the grays. And we're going to start. This is Slate Grey, so it has a little bit of a blue to it, which I thought would look nice with the blue up here in the sky. And it'll also help blend in this bottom piece. We're just going to kind of bring it all the way up onto that stripage, I think. Sorry, phone rang again. So, oops, wrong color. Still working with the Slate Grey and bringing it up kind of lightly up into this area, keeping it kind of dark down in here. And I'm going over the whisker. I think I'll even put it down in a little bit down in here just to cover up the little grays that I put down there, but just lightly. Darker in the striping though. Okay, and I didn't even shade this one, did I? Nope. So we'll have to pull those around too. Totally forgot there. All right, back with the blue, and I'm just gonna bring it up on this side too, very lightly, so you can tell where the wrinkle or the fold of the fabric is. And darken it up on the edge here. I am going to redo that whisker, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, just real lightly bring that in. Just going to bring it all the way up here. Just so you can tell it's a scarf. Okay, coming down. We're going to go under here and make it dark. And now we are covering up our little gray boo-boo that we made by bringing this in. And there we go. We're just going to bring that up this way. And then we'll go down this side. And get it on this side. We're going to do the tassels in white, I believe, just because it's easier. Okay, I'm going to bring in 30% cool gray and just lighten that up a bit more. Just bring the color over. So it can go up a little higher, but not all the way to the top. Just about halfway. So there's color there, but you see it kind of fade off into nothing. And there we go. Scarf is done. Yay! One thing kind of easy. Like I said, the little tassels here can be done in white, or I'll bring some stickles in. I don't know. Probably white over here and just some beading up there. I have to figure out this piece, but we're going to work on the big leaves down here. The other leaves gave me a problem, so I'm going to go back to one of my normal colors that I like. It's moss green, green ochre, and putty beige. And because this leaf is kind of a big leaf, we're going to go here first. I'm trying to keep it lighter because this is behind the glass. So then I'll do it darker out here. And what I'm bringing in here is the moss green. I'm just going to go up the side there, and I'm going to pull it up towards the end of the leaf here. And there we go. So very lightly towards that leaf edge and darker towards the vein. Do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna get some purple in it there, but that's all right. I'm gonna get some green and blue on that side, and a mushroom on this side. Okay. There we go, and a little bit right there. Okay. We're gonna bring in the green ochre. And I'm going to go right up the middle with this. A little lighter there. And then up the middle here. Okay, then we're going to bring it up the center too. Just darken that area a bit. All right, I'm going to take the Putty Beige, go around the edge, and pull it down. It'll kind of mute those colors that are on the edge a little bit. And we're just kind of bringing those other colors up into this area, but leaving it light. And down in the glass area too. Okay, we're going to go back in with the green ochre. And just darken up some spots. And you just keep playing with it until you like it. Okay, and we're going to erase that little bit in here, or we could make the glass green. I think I'll make the glass green. Okay, down on these leaves, That's all the leaves that are left. So I'm just going to do a couple of these. I'm going to go in with the moss green first, and I'm going to do it kind of like the striping up there. So we'll do every other one with that in it. And then come down on the other side. Okay, then we'll use the Putty Beige and pull that color down and push that one up. And that'll be a pretty little leaf. And we will take the green ochre and go up the stem a little bit. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to do all the leaves like that. So it's just, you can go back in here. It's the wrong color, I want the moss. And darken those areas up if you want. Now that I'm down here looking at it a little better. So we will take one and go upward and one that goes downward. And then kind of do the opposite on the other side. And then the putty. And the green ochre. Okay, so all those leaves will be done like that. We have to do the little green for the berries. I'm going to go in with, excuse me, the marine green. Kind of darken them up at the tip. And then just do it light on the outside or inside, depending on which side you're looking at. And then bring it down. Okay, so they'll all be done like that, and we'll bring in a little of the Putty Beige and just do it on the light side. So that's how those will look. And I will finish those leaves up, and I'll be right back. Okay, leaves are more or less done. I did do a little extra shading with the green ochre just to mark out the leaves that are behind the upper leaves. So just kind of ran it around like that on some of the leaves down here. I'm going to do the base down here the same as the scarf. We're going to take in the two grays that I had. So the, find the other one, 30% coal gray and the slate gray. And I'm just going to bring it in with the slate gray. Do it kind of dark over on this side, all the way down. And then just kind of lighten it up as I go over to the other side. That way if I came down with any of that blue, it'll take it right up. Do the darkest down here because it's kind of behind all those leaves. Go up on this side and lighten it up again. Okay, and I'm going to take in the 30% and bring it across to blend that in. And I'll probably touch that up with a little white, just to give it a highlight right about there. Okay, come down here a little bit. Burnish those colors in nicely. And if you want it darker on the edges, just darken it up. I always like to, so I always have to do it. Okay, go back in the white and make sure everybody's blended. Okay, now our bottle over here, I'm gonna go in with the lightest green I have. I think that's probably the moss green, and right along this edge where there is a green leaf, I'm gonna make that green. Then I'm gonna go in with the Putty Beige. Just lighten that right up and bring it down. Across. And it's just going to pick up any color that's there and blend it right in, which is nice. Putty does a good job of blending. Okay, now we have to decide the color of our bubbling ooze in here. And while we have pinks up here, pinks here, we might as well bring down a pink here. So we're going to do it the same as a scarf, and we're going to bring in the black raspberry. Go up one side. Sure, why not? I think it might be there. It's hard to tell what's down there. But I think the bottle would come down somewhere around here area. And we're actually going to draw a bottle in there, so we're just going to take that line and put a line right there and a line there, making it kind of look like a bottle, more so than it did. And we'll wait for that ink to dry because it's not the best ink. It's just a pen. Okay, in with the peach, and we're just going to drag that black raspberry over. And we'll drag this one over too. Try not to get it too much in the leaf. Okay. And we're just going to pull this across. Up here too. Do the same down here. All right. Then we're going to go back in with the black raspberry, clean up our edges a bit. Just very light pressure here. Going with the shape you want the bottle to be. And the fluid that's in it, so there we go. Really try to darken it around this edge though, and this edge. And we're going to blend it again. Get that blended up nicely. Okay. I'm going to add some white in there also. I have so many pencils on my desk, it's ridiculous. Okay, just like that. The cork we're gonna do in, I have Chestnut here. So we're gonna darken one side, lightly pull it across. And then just use a little white to pull that all together. Lighten up that side of the bottle a little bit. Just blend that a little bit more. All right, we're going to put in bottle marks. Hopefully this will work. So we're going to put in highlight going up here. Going to redo these bubbling whatever they are. Put a couple up here too. Put in some little bubbles. And then come down this side of the bottle too. Okay. All right. Got to do the rock behind here. And I think I'm just going to bring in some Distress ink and darken that up, kind of make it a dark brown or green or something. I think dark brown will work. So I'm just going to pull in some vintage photo here. And add it in to the blank areas where this rock formation is supposed to be. So just adding it in. You're basically filling in all the blanks that the rock could be in. Wipe away any excess. It might get on the leaves if you didn't color them as well as I should have. Okay, there we have our rock. A little blending there too. Okay, if I got on any of your white pen, you can just redo your pen, which is something I'm going to have to do. Wipe it off of anything that you don't want it on. And if you want to darken it, just use your pencils and add some shadowing in here. This is the Chestnut. Corners are always hard to get to, but you can darken and give anything shadow in here if you want. If you couldn't get to the corner, you can always color that in too. Sometimes trying to get to the corners of these books, not so easy. Anyway, you kind of have to find your little areas that you can actually darken. Go back in with your pen and whiten any of your lines you would like to redo. And all of these over here will need to be redone. If you want, you can do the little dots on your mushrooms. Add a few more if you like. And then the last thing I'm going to do is splatter the background. I have to do that off camera because I have a big mess on my desk and the splattering will get all over the place. But I will show you how it, oh, I've got the gem here to do. Erg. Well, why not? I'm gonna put a little distress ink in here. Just get it a little darker. Then I don't have to do as much coloring. But now we have a brownish tone to it, and we'll just take the chestnut that I had down below and darken that. Really put pressure on one side on the outer edge, and then very light pressure everywhere else. And we'll do the little, what do we call that? Bring in the peach, lighten those up, go around the edge. And the little scallops here I'm going to do in black, probably pen off camera. But I'll show you what those are going to, they're just going to be solid black. And I think every other triangle. Maybe I can do it with the pencil real quick here. Couple more to go. And have it look kind of like a little sunshine. I'll off camera get those colored just a bit better. But that gives you the idea of what it's going to look like. Darken that up a little bit. Like I said, I'll finish those up, and then we'll get the splatter effect in the back and add a few of the little stars, and that'll be it. So at the end of the video, I'll show you what the finished product looks like. I'm just going to put white in here. I'll put the, it says Chestnut here. We'll bring a little of that Distress ink in there. Kind of a beadwork or something here. A little of the peach. And then I'm going to put like stickles on here. Sorry if you hear that. That's a very low helicopter. That was interesting. Okay, so I will put little dots on there. I don't know, did I put some stickles in it? So I'll color those up, color up that bead. I may add some stickles someplace else, but right now, that is it. And I will show you the finished product at the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. I hope you all had a great time. Thank you again, and I will see you later. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye now.